And shall I give my introduction, ma'am?
Yes, yes, please.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Sangappa, and I am connecting you from Bangalore. So, actually, I am working in a government sector for last 21 years. So, if we come to my hobbies, I love to read newspaper, watch YouTuber conversations, and I most of the time, leisure time, I read newspaper and story books. That's all. And actually, I have been learning this language for last 6 months because it was my passion. So that's why I have been learning. So that's all about me, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So yeah, so let me introduce myself. So here I am Priyanka, and I
Okay.
born and raised in Mumbai. I'm from Maharashtra. So I'm a IT graduate, and I have 4 years of experience in IT as a software developer. Mm, and I'm married now, so I moved to Pune. I'm living in Pune now. And I left my job. Nowadays, I'm a homemaker. I'm mother to two kids. And
Okay.
yeah, nowadays in my free time, I'm learning this language. Generally, I like to take a nap or used to watch movies. But nowadays, I'm compromising on everything and learning this language, connecting to people in my free time. So I'm too much dedicated towards this language now. So yeah, so anyhow, I want to learn this language. So I just want to taste it. Like, is it that difficult to learn English? Why many people they have this fear speaks in English. Many people they get panic if they find someone who is speaking English. So I am also the one from them. I used to get panic and nervous whenever I used to see any people speaks in English. I used to run away. So now I have a free time and I have kids, so I am learning for my kids and me as well to develop my personality. So that
Mm.
is the short story about me.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, ma'am. It's really good. I'm very glad to know you. Actually, ma'am, you said that you were working in IT paid means how was your experience? That time was you not speaking with people because you had an environment. So when you was in IT field, that time you had an environment and you was speaking. I think so.
Yeah. So up to 10th, I studied in Marathi medium, my local language. So up to college, I didn't get any environment of English. Only I used to give exams in English. But
Mm.
our teachers, faculty, they used to explain everything in Hindi or in Marathi. So I didn't get any proper environment in English. So once I somehow I could crack the interview in English for IT, and I
Mm.
started working in IT. But later, I come to know that this is something different. Like I am the only one person who doesn't know English, and everyone speaks in English. Mostly, we get clients from US, UK in IT. So it was
Mhm.
very hard for me to speak and understand them, their requirements. So I used to have a group call with my colleagues.
Okay.
Uh, so my colleagues they helped me there a lot. I was a fresher, so they were very good. Most of them from South India, so they used to speak English, and whatever broken English I learned from those people from my workplace. So
Mhm.
they helped me a lot. That's why I'm here. This much I could speak with you. So yeah.
Okay. Ma'am, actually, broken English one day it will become also like a native speaker because if you are speaking with people like randomly talking with different topics with strangers, so definitely this broken language can become a like native speaker because
Yeah.
we can this is our native this is not our native language, this is second language. So since our childhood we are learning we have learned only our native language, we have studied in our native language itself. So now we are struggling to learn this language. If we had a environment, so definitely one day, definitely we would have a spoken this language like a native speaker. But
Yeah.
when we were in our childhood, we didn't have this kind of environment like English environment. So now we are struggling. But nowadays we can't say like that because nowadays many more applications are available in social media. We can download from Google Store and we can practice with
Yeah.
people by audio and video call. We can consume English contents. So nowadays we can't say hey, like that. And in our childhood to go for learning language or like district places. But nowadays we can learn English, and if you want to learn, we can learn in our hand itself. Like if you have a smartphone, you can learn anything. Right. So, actually, I'm also from Kannada medium because I am from Karnataka state. So I have completed up to 10th grade in my native language. Then I went to diploma. That time I was new for that in this language because, diploma, it will be completely in English medium. So I got
Yeah.
many more times actually embarrassment because I was the new for the English subject, I can say. Many times
Mhm.
I have got embarrassment, and even though I took a 2 months course for the conversation how to convert English to Kannada like this. So anyhow, I
Okay.
have completed my diploma finally with a distinction. Then I came to Bangalore, and actually learning actually in schooling English is a different, and speaking part is a really different.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
came to Bangalore for teaching in the private sector, and I used to work in private sector around 6 years as a junior engineer, as a senior engineer. Many times I feel embarrassment because if you want to join a new company, so they will we need to crack into in English language itself. Without English, we
Mhm.
crack the interviews. So many
Yeah.
times I faced a lot of problems about English, and even though if I select in a company, may like a engineers who are speaking in English language, so that time I had faced many problems. So
Yeah.
that
Right.
time
Right.
small words around the 6 years I was speaking small words. Then I decided to come government job. Then I came at 2009. KSRC had invited applications. I joined. That time I feel like English is not important me because I am in a good environment. So I felt like that, and one day I got married and I blessed kids. So again, this English is really important because I realized that English, without English we can't survive, because nowadays we are struggling to learn English. In future, our kids also they can also struggle about this language. So that's why again I realized that what I can't speak English myself first. Without, if you have
Mhm.
a we can speak. So
Mhm.
my observer, and they can also learn this language. So that's why
Mhm.
6 months ago I have started my English journey. And last vacation I sent my two kids to vacation, English coaching. But they were learning only like a grammar. They were not speaking because companies, partners are really important. Without partner we can't learn. If you speaking with like a partners consistently with a different topic and a different according to the situation, we can enhance our vocabulary, we can enhance our grammatical part, and new things we can learn. So that's why I realized, and so that's why I self motivated, and I have been started since 6 months. So nowadays, my kids are also observing me. They are also trying to speak with me. They are also
Okay.
speaking always. So that's why
That's nice.
it's really important. But we need to, always we do consistency here. If we have a consistently, it's English is not a challenging language. We can learn easily. But consistency is really
Mhm.
important. So if
Yes.
we,
Yes.
yeah, so that's why I use a couple applications like audio applications, CV, Open Talk. So every day I speak 30 minutes with a CV application, and if I get a more time, I go for Open Talk. I speak in Open Talk also 30 minutes and sometime 1 hour. And if I get a lesser time, I read newspaper, because by reading we can challenge some vocabulary. Because in newspaper they are writing advanced level vocabulary. So sometimes
Mhm.
we get some difficulties about understanding vocabulary. So I go to chat GPT and find the meanings, and how to use these words, and how to describe about the particular vocabulary. So I do these things, and I'm practicing here, man. Because
Oh,
hard work is really important. So whatever applications I am hearing, so I will try to download and try to use that, and I will work on that.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this.
nice. Yeah. So I also observe that reading helps us a lot. I like reading, and I'm more into fiction related books. So when we read, we can able to make a good sentence structure, and many of the words we don't aware about. So we learn lot of words there. The synonyms for a very simple words
Yes.
we can learn by reading. So yeah, I'm agree. Yeah, on this point, yes. And when I'm a 90 born kid. So back then when I was working in IT, I didn't have this facility. YouTube was not popular during
Ah,
that time, or Google. Yeah, also no, not many people they were using Google and clearing their doubts. So we didn't have a advantage of technology, but nowadays it's very easy to find out the partner, and we have a lot many audio apps there we can initiate our conversation practice, and this Skype is very best option. We can have video calls on this. So yeah, so we should have the privilege of these things
yes.
in today's era. Your video got stuck.
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute, ma'am. I got one call.
Yeah. Mm. So I heard about this news. This Skype is going to shut
Sorry, ma'am.
down. Yeah. So I've heard about this news. This Skype is going to shut down in month of May. So do you know
Yeah,
about this?
yeah, ma'am. Actually, someone was told me, so I heard about that. But they can the improving purpose they are setting down, and after 1 month, 2 month again, they are updating, and again they are giving on the market. Because many
Okay.
people are facing some problems, like while speaking we are struggling to like internet, like net issues. Sometimes our audio will be stuck, sometimes video will be stuck. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why they have a some doubt about the application, so that's why they are going for upgrading, like
Okay, that means it's not completely shutting down. They are just doing some changes
yes, yes.
related to the upgradation and the facilities. It takes a lot of time to connect to the people. I also seen if I compare to the Zoom application and the Skype on Zoom, we can
Mm,
get connected within 1 second, but it takes time on Skype.
this kind of things are happened. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
ma'am, people they are comparing about the Zoom application and Skype, no? So Skype
Mhm.
sometimes getting some hurdles about the video and video option. So that's why they are, that management, I think they are thinking about the upgradation. Because some of the people, like good YouTubers, they are using only Zoom applications. Zoom application is not getting any like this obstacles about the audio issues and video issues. So that's why they are thinking about, if we upgrade the Skype application also, we can attract more people, and they can also use application, they can also earn more money. So I think they are
Yeah,
thinking
right.
about that. So that's why
Yeah,
they are
right.
setting down 1 or 2 months. So after that again upgrading, they will they can give the market.
I hope because of this we should not miss out these groups whatever we community have on Skype. So due to
Yeah.
these few changes we should not lose these people, these groups. So I'm just worried about it.
Yeah, I am also thinking about that, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, we are really speaking really good with this application. Many times I'm not getting this, what people are saying, the issues like audio issues and video issues. I'm not getting like that any issues. But some of the people are saying about that, so that's why they are going for upgrading.
Yeah, yes, yes. And many people they are preferring to Zoom application. That's why this Skype,
Hmm.
these owners of this Skype, they are not into a profit. They are losing their clients, so that's why they are working. They want to work on it.
Yes, yes, yes. Once we lose this, like our partners, so it's very hard to again join all those, partners.
Yeah.
Because
Yes, yes, yes.
we have connected all the members, but once they
Yeah.
close, so it would really hard to again connect each other.
Yes, yes. And now we are not a stranger to no more strangers to each other. we are
Mm.
become a kind of family or friends. So
Yeah,
yes,
every day we are thinking like that, always if we are dropping messages, they are immediately they are replying and they are connecting each other. We are sometimes we are discussing about particular topics. So like we are feeling like all are our family. But once
yeah,
they close our like this application, it's really hard for us.
yeah,
Again,
right, right.
we are connecting each other or not.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. So you are living in Bangalore or yes.
Yes, ma'am. Currently, I am living in Bangalore.
Yes.
You
So
know,
it is known for especially IT hub, and good for climate. Many people says that it is very balanced weather. Bangalore has pleasant, and many people they are preferring to live there.
yes, yes, ma'am. In our India, Bangalore is a cool city. Most of the North Indians also they want to stay here because in rainy season also not that much of raining, and in summer season also that much of too hot. And if
Mhm.
you compare it like Mumbai and like other cities, in summer season very hot, and in rainy season is very raining. And if you come to like a weather condition like pollution issues that Bangalore is not that much of no pollution because most of the transportation vehicles are running like a EV vehicles, electric
Mm.
vehicles are. So Bangalore is a really good city in our country. We can say, ma'am.
Yes, yes. And right now I'm living in Pune. So Pune is also best weather-wise. It
Mm.
is also known for IT hub, and it has also balanced weather in Pune. Weather neither cold in winters and nor hot in summers. So many people they also like the North Indians from Delhi side, or they have too much cold in winters. Like they are like freezing in winters, and in summers also temperature goes very high
Mm.
during summer. So they are facing the extreme conditions of weather. So they just preferring the cities. So
Yes,
they once they come here, they are not ready to go to their homes.
native places. Yes, yes. Because they are, they are once they are settled in here, they are not thinking about going to their native place again because they are very comfortably staying here.
Yeah.
In every place, they are staying with comfortably. So that's why they are not thinking about returning to their native place.
Yes, yes, right. And I recently I have seen in news like we are heading towards summers and Bangalore it's facing the water related crisis. There is
Yes,
a shortage of water in Bangalore. So is it true?
yeah, true, ma'am. You can say because Bangalore is enlarging throughout our Bangalore like a circle place. So that's why it's really what you heard is really right because in our building also we are facing about the water because one day after one day water is coming. So but we can't survive without water because water is really very necessary for all those people because every
Yes.
day like all people all North Indian people and South people rural people also
Mm-hmm.
they want to stay in Bangalore city, so it is enlarging day by day, so that's why they are struggling to get sufficient of water.
Mm. And
And,
the government is saying if we saw anybody is unnecessarily using water, that person is going to charge like a 5,000 rupees penalty or something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ma'am, we have a little of, but if you are sometimes we are reading like in a book, so 70% of water is there, only 30% of land. But even though we are not, facing of water, but that 70% of water is not, eligible for using purpose like drinking and all. So that's why we are
Okay.
facing.
Okay. Yeah, by God grace, we don't have this water related,
Yeah, not only
problem here now.
really use of traffic in Bangalore because
Mhm.
most of the people have like a car and bikes here in every home. So at least one or two vehicles they have. So that's why use of traffic in at the time of morning and evening. It's a huge traffic. If you want to cross, like a 10 kilometer, 20 kilometer, you take more than 1 hour, 1 hour, 1.5 hour.
Okay.
So it's very, very hard.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. In Pune also, it's not good in transport. Transport
Mm.
facility of Pune is not good, especially the public transport. Many people they are having their own vehicle, and if they want to travel from one place to their office or schools, they are preferring their own vehicles.
Mm.
So that is the weakness about Pune. The public transport is not good.
Yes,
But
yes, ma'am.
yeah, during peak hours, I also seen the traffic on the roads. But in the middle time, we don't usually face much traffic in Pune.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Every day I'm connecting with like strangers with every state. No, every after COVID, all family members having at least 1 or 2 vehicles in every home. So that's why we are getting in every state, not only in Karnataka and Maharashtra, in other cities. Every states have more vehicles have running. So that's why traffic is getting more and more. Because I am
Yes.
getting hearing these words from Hyderabad, Maharashtra, Delhi, and Odisha. In every all state, people are saying that we are getting huge traffic at the peak hours, maybe morning or evening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if I talk about Mumbai, the Mumbaikars they are mostly depend on the public transports.
Mm.
So they will go and catch their office or schools via local trains or a metro. Very
Mm.
few people they use their own vehicles. So we face traffic there also in Mumbai. But when we go by train or local metro, so we don't face time. We can reach our place on time.
Yeah, in Bangalore also, what happened? Metro is running. So I think last 1 month, 2 months ago, they have metro charges a little. They have made hike. So that's why the people are not preparing metro. So every people they are using their own vehicles. So that's why yeah, we are getting huge traffic.
Yeah, right, right. Yes, yes, yes. So everyone wants to live their lifestyle should be upgraded, and yes,
And
everyone wants a good lifestyle.
sometimes if you are using your like a public transport, you will get a late. So if you use your own vehicle, so definitely we can reach at the earlier time. So that's
And
why
we get that flexibility. When we have our own, we can leave at any time. We can go and use it anytime. So that's why, yeah.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Mm. Okay. So anything else you have in your mind?
Yeah. No, ma'am. Right now I don't have anything. So yeah, I think already we have covered 25 minutes. So definitely
Yes,
we
yes.
can start with another day
Yes,
with a new. Ma'am.
yes. Yes. Okay, then thanks for having me here on your channel and giving me your precious time. I hope we can connect again. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Till
really
that
nice.
time, bye.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye, ma'am.